All right, in this lesson, we're going to learn what to do when you've got a picture and you convert it to an SVG, but it doesn't import correctly in Fusion 360. So the first thing I'm going to do is go and find my SVG converter. And I like this one right here, this image.online-convert.com. I use this quite a bit. So I'm going to choose my file here, this key that I had. And I'm going to go ahead and bring the key in. It's going to automatically convert, and then it's going to start downloading for me. Sorry, I have to click start, and then it's going to convert and automatically download for me. So I'll have this in my downloads files. You could save it to different places. But yeah, see right here, it just came into my download. So I'm going to go into Fusion 360. This is something we're going to try and 3D print. So I'm going to draw this or put this picture up on my top view. And the thing I did to try and get the scale correct was I measured the length of the key. So I'm going to create a line that is 1.875. That was the total length of the key. So when I bring in this key, I want to try and get it to scale. So here I'm going to go get my SVG from my downloads on my computer. And I'm going to bring the key over. And what you're going to see is that the SVG converter did not bring this key in pretty accurately. It brought the teeth in, but I've already done this before, and I realized that the conversion of the teeth and whatnot wasn't very accurate. So I'm going to hit cancel, and I'm going to get rid of that. And instead, I'm going to insert a canvas. So I'm going to pick this picture from my desktop and go ahead and bring this in on here. And I'm going to try and match up the length now of the key to the line that I have drawn. So I've rotated it, and now I have to scale it up a little bit, and I'm going to move it over here, go by my line. And what I'm going to end up doing is tracing this drawing to get the actual key. And I'll demonstrate that a little bit. I just want to get this kind of situated here so that it's the right size. So I know when I draw it, theoretically, technically, I'm going to have the right size key. And I'd recommend you take a little bit better picture than I did. As you can see, this is on a key ring, so the top of the key looks funny, and that doesn't really matter. The teeth of the key were laying flat. So here I've got it pretty well sized. I'm going to hit OK, so I've got that picture in here now. So now what I need to begin doing is laying out the outline of the key. So I'm just going to start drawing. I'm going to use line, get in close. Now I've got the line feature going here. And what we determined we were going to do was possibly just to draw this key with a little extra material. And then as it's 3D printed out of plastic, what we could do was file down any extra material that wasn't needed. So right now here I'm using lines, just doing a quick outline of this key. And I think I'm going to get to a point here where some of these are going to be more or less arcs. So I'm going to get my line where I need it to be. I'm going to hit escape, and I have the arc shortcut on A, and I'm going to kind of make this little arc, hit escape, and go back to my line feature. So okay, so you get the point of it. But what I was able to do was to bring this key in. I know it says do not duplicate, but sometimes that's not practical if you know you're going to lose something, or in this case, this key is bent and it's starting to form a crack on it. And this is the only key that we had. So we're going to try and 3D print this and have another copy of it before we take it into the hardware store. And that's basically how you bring something in when the SVG isn't very clear.